Okay, it's Deputy Chief Scott Perry, P-E-R-R-Y. Okay, earlier this afternoon, about 1:30, North Charleston Police received a call for an active shooter. We responded, officers set up a perimeter, and as any active shooter, you have to make entry and go to the directed threat. So as officers were preparing to make entry into Dee Dee's discount store across the street, they heard a single gunshot. Upon making entry, they located a subject inside that was armed and suffering from apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. No patrons were hurt. They were all outside when this occurred, and the officers did an outstanding job. It's a new investigation, so we don't have a lot of details right now, but as we get more, we'll put them out. But we don't know why he was there or what the connection is so far.
So do you have any information on if any patrons were in the building when that happened?
They were all outside. We got them all safely outside when this occurred, and nobody was in there, nobody was harmed, so it seems to be an isolated incident.
So no one else was shot except for the gentleman who you believe is the...
Correct. No employees, no patrons, or no officers fired their weapons as well, so.
And what are the next steps for the next few hours? What are your plans out here?
Detectives are on scene with crime scene, and they're just going to complete a thorough investigation to see, what happened, why he was there, and what occurred.
You said you got the patrons out of there. Does that imply that you guys were called while he had the weapon and then responded, or did he make the shot and then you responded?
What's the question again?
Whenever you say you got the patrons out, is that implying a hostage situation?
Yeah, at first we appeared to be a hostage situation, but we got them out, and he was located somewhere else in the store. But we got him out safely, and he was the only person in the store when this occurred.
Is he still alive?
No. Yeah, and it was a never active shooter situation. It came out as an active shooter, but it was just a subject that entered a store with a weapon who wanted to harm himself.
As far as you all know, the scene's secure at this time?
The scene is secure and everybody's okay.
Does the public need to be aware of anything? Should they stay away from the area?
Yeah, if they can stay away from the area, it's an active investigation, but it was an isolated incident so the community can feel safe. It was just here and not anywhere else.
Any idea, I don't even know what road that is over there, but when that would maybe opened up back to the public to use?
It should be within the next hour. I can't say for sure, but we try to get it open for everybody.
I know you said the initial call was for an active shooter. Does it appear that he just was armed and walking around with the weapon, that he didn't shoot at anyone else except for himself?
Correct. We have no information that he made a threat or tried to harm anybody in the store except for himself. We do not know who. It was one of the patrons in the store or an employee. I'm not sure. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
You.
Okay, the incident report won't be ready today, I can tell you that much. So, when it's ready, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have one question. Is it too late to ask?
Know what you got?
Was the suspect Sorry, one question. Sorry, it's there. So, what led to the evacuation? Was the suspect wielding his weapon?
The suspect walked into the establishment with a long rifle, and that triggered the panic inside the store.
Gotcha. He didn't make any threats, point it, wield it, or anything like that?
Just as Deputy Chief Perry said, there were no threats, nothing. It was just the simple fact he had a firearm.
Any surveillance in the area that you all can go back and look?
Yeah, the investigators are pulling all video now.
So he walked in with the gun, and then, what led from him walking in? Was it just clear that he had some sort of malintent because he had that certain weapon on him?
Well, I'm not in many stores where somebody walks in with a gun. Pistol, unloaded, rifle, so it's going to cause panic. So.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.